WrestleMania is just around the corner. We're just few days away from the return of Stardust. I'm very excited. I've already made a video talking about how I feel about this Mania because on one hand, it looks really exciting with all the attraction matches. On the other hand, some of the most important matches of the show don't really have that WrestleMania vibe. I also don't like the fact that WWE couldn't or didn't want to find time for the mid-card championships. Also, having Pat McAfee, Logan Paul, and Johnny Knoxville kinda gives me this early WrestleMania vibe. Having celebrities was like a big deal back in the day. And to be fair, we always got celebrities at WrestleMania for the most part, but this year we're getting a lot, and honestly, I can't really complain. So most of you already know my opinion on the show, so let's talk about the matches and make our predictions. AJ Styles versus Edge. It has the potential to be the best match of the night. One of the nights. So AJ Styles accepted Edge's WrestleMania challenge, and Edge turned into a bad guy because he felt like it. He got a new theme song, which honestly I absolutely love. Not better, but good. But I'm not sure how I feel about the character. So when it comes to his delivery, he's great. He's an actor. It's all good. But it seems like Edge turned into one of these wrestlers who just keeps talking but doesn't say anything really. Like, we can all agree Bray Wyatt is great on the microphone. Aleister Black, good on the microphone. But I was never a big fan of their promos because they just keep talking and talking and talking. And it all sounds good. The delivery is great, but they didn't say a damn thing. I'm not saying this gimmick is supernatural by any means, but it's all really deep and I'm just not that big of a fan of it. Now, this rivalry just started, so it must be at least 3 pay-per-views, right? So now we gotta think who needs the first W, and in my opinion, it's Edge. He just brought this new character into the WWE. He needs that W, and that's gonna be my prediction. AJ also needs a W because he was kind of a bitch for the past year, but right now Edge needs it more. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. Now, this story doesn't make any sense, honestly, at all. And part of me wishes that Pat McAfee got a legit storyline. I mean, you had a year to build this pay-per-view, man. You could have done something different. On the other hand, I'm happy for Austin Theory. My man is getting a WrestleMania match. And you know, it's kind of weird because Austin Theory getting a match against a legit superstar would be big, you know, at WrestleMania. But Austin Theory getting a match against Pat McAfee is somehow even bigger because people are excited. It's an attraction match. I want to see how well Pat McAfee is going to perform, and I think we're gonna get quite a few surprises. And you know, Pat McAfee is a hard-working man, so I think it's gonna be good. Don't expect a 5-star match out of this one. That's not the point of this match. But you know what? My prediction is going to be Austin Theory. I mean, Austin Theory is the guy who's gonna keep wrestling on Raw and SmackDown after this match. Pat McAfee doesn't need to win unless he's going to transition into a wrestler, but I don't think that's the case. Bobby Lashley versus Omos, aka my wet dream. Big man, nice. It's really hard to predict because Omos needs that WWE are building the guy every week unless they gave up on him. You know, Bobby Lashley also, I don't want to see him losing against Omos, but my prediction is going to be, it's WrestleMania, it's a big heel guy versus big babyface guy. I think Bobby is winning. That's gonna be my predictions. WWE would be kind of stupid to make Bobby lose again after he suffered so many losses. RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy Raw Tag Team Championship Triple Threat match. I think it's gonna be a good one. You know, we've seen these matches on Raw already, and honestly, I think RK Bro should retain, and they will retain. I mean, that's a WrestleMania moment right here. It's them retaining the championships somehow feels bigger than any of the other tag teams actually winning the championships. The Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. Probably gonna be at a pre-show, right? Must be a pre-show match. So here's the thing. The only highlight, the only thing I want to see out of this match is the entrance. When Rick Boogs is talking and the crowd is responding. That sounds pretty cool. Other than that, whatever. and the Usos, in my opinion, are going to retain the championships. Raw Women's Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. I'm not too crazy about it. You know, the thing is, this year's WrestleMania doesn't really have good women's matches, and that's a shame. I'm sure the match itself is gonna be good, and I can't wait to see how Becky Lynch looks, because after this, we normally get some kind of a weird change that's over the top. Becky with a mohawk, maybe, we'll see. And my prediction is Bianca Belair. I think that's gonna be a good redemption story or whatever. You know, she's going to win the championship back. I mean, it must happen. Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin, not a match a single soul in professional wrestling is interested in. Drew wins, kicks out of End of Days. That's all I got. Seth Rollins is going to face an opponent of Mr. McMahon's choosing. It's gonna be Cody, 100%. If it's not gonna be Cody, imagine, oh my god, imagine the response from the crowd. Imagine the reaction. It could be God himself and people would boo. And people are big fans of God. One of my favorite wrestlers personally. So yes, I think we are going to see Cody. And yes, Cody is going to win. There's no way he's going to make his return to the WWE and lose a match against Seth Rollins. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland. The New Day. Big women's tag team championship match. When I say big, it has a lot of people. That's it. I don't like this whole, we have 2 nights of WrestleMania, yet we're still gonna have this match where we basically put a bunch of people just to have them at WrestleMania. If you wanna put a lot of people on WrestleMania, bring back Andre the Giant, bring back the vagina match. Yeah, it's fair to say I'm not that excited about it, and my prediction is Sasha Banks and Naomi. I think that's the only like legit decent WrestleMania moment that we could get out of this. The Mysterios versus The Miz and Logan Paul. So yeah, another attraction match. The only thing I care about is seeing Logan Paul in the ring, seeing how well he performs, and I actually hope he's gonna be good in the ring. I want to see people being like, wow, this guy can actually wrestle. So it's gonna be interesting, and of course we're gonna see the Mysterios kicking their asses. That's the whole selling point of this match, you know, seeing Logan Paul getting hurt. I'm excited. Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn, anything goes match. Man, I kinda realized we don't really have a lot of stipulation matches. Like, it's WrestleMania, man. Can we have a big rivalry where we have a Hell in a Cell match, Extreme Rules match, anything a bit more special? But this is going to be anything goes, and knowing Johnny Knoxville, you know, he's a jackass, or he stars in Jackass, we are going to see something special. My man ain't a pussy. I think this is also going to have some surprises, and I'm excited. Sami Zayn wins, I guess. You know what? Johnny Knoxville wins. That's gonna be my prediction, which is kind of a shame. SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. Oh boy. So this was supposed to main event night 1 of WrestleMania, but that's not gonna be the case anymore because WWE realized it's not good. People don't care. So the KO show is going to actually main event WrestleMania, which is really bizarre. So I haven't seen a single positive thing said about Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. Nobody cares. Ronda Rousey is a babyface, yet she's so unlikable lately. Like, you can tell just by her making an entrance, she doesn't want to be there. She hates the fans, so it's really hard to sympathize with anyone and root for anyone. Charlotte Flair, people are sick of her. It's hard to get excited about it. My prediction is Ronda Rousey, I guess. Do I care? No. We're going to have a KO show main eventing, like I've said, which is kind of weird. A segment is going to main event WrestleMania, which, again, kind of makes me believe we might see a match. I don't know, man. Probably not. But we will see a lot of physicality. And if that's the case, well then just give us the match. That's the most exciting thing about WrestleMania for me. KO show, Cody returning. It's surprising, it's unpredictable, we don't really know what's gonna happen. And yeah, WrestleMania is extravaganza, and this WrestleMania has some of these elements. If we are going to see a match, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin is winning. That's my prediction. WWE Champion versus Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Winner takes all championship unification match. Oh my god, that's long. Yeah, man, I think that might be the last time we see Brock Lesnar in the WWE. for a very long time, if not ever. So Roman Reigns is winning these championships, and yeah, that's my prediction. I don't really have a lot to say about this other than it was fun seeing Brock Lesnar every week, and that might be his most entertaining run in the WWE ever, in my opinion. And also, what's gonna happen with the championships? Well, I think we're just gonna have two, or the one that WWE leaked. I don't know. It sucks. But anyway, these are my predictions. Let me know yours in the comments below. The great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.